everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Trainer Joe. Today we're comparing my program, which is the Trainer Joe 21-Day Transformation, with Jenny Craig. We've been doing several of these, so you might want to go back and watch the ones we've done in the last couple of weeks. And like and share this, subscribe to it so you don't miss anything. When people are watching this channel, it's usually because they're wanting to get healthy, they're wanting to lose weight. Well, if you'll feed this type of information to yourself, it's going to help you. So subscribe and you won't miss anything. So I'm going to share with you two things I like and two things I hate about the Jenny Craig program. I don't hate any of it, but two things I like, two things I don't like. The number one thing I like about the Jenny Craig, or you could put Nutrisystems in there, and nowadays you got all these people sending food to you, so a lot of things are similar, but these are the main two, Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem. One of the things that I really like about those is that they take so much of the guesswork out of losing weight. Here's what you eat, and they send it to you. Really simplifies it a lot, and that's a big reason some people really like it and do well on it. It'll work if you'll do it. Number two thing I like is that it takes a lot of the work out of preparation. You're not having to prepare much if they send you the meal. Okay, so two legitimate things that I like about their programs. And then a couple things I don't like. Number one is the meals are heavily processed and often incomplete. Like they have one, it's the macaroni and cheese. And they say, add a protein, add a fruit, or add a vegetable. And it's like, well, why didn't you just send that as well? Let's keep it easy here. So that takes away a little bit from one of the things that I like. It's just like, hey, provide it or don't provide it. So it's kind of a mixture. And then I've heard people complain that it is expensive. You know, I was paying this much a month. And I'm like, well, if that's your entire food budget, that's not expensive. But if you're having to add to it, so one of the keys, I think, to making this work is if you can just eat what they're sending you and not eat other things. Now, you're going to feel like, well, that's not enough. Well, that's what's going to cause more of the weight loss, too. So you're going to have to figure that out. So that's one thing I don't like. Second thing I don't like is that it's going to be difficult to eat with others. You can have people over and serve everybody Jenny Craig, or you can fix them something different. You're going to go to somebody's house and take your macaroni and cheese Jenny Craig with you. You're going to go out to eat. What are you going to eat? So suddenly, the beautiful thing is gone. Because once you go off the range, once you stop doing there, well, I'm just going out to eat, we're going to Red Lobster. No, you're going to struggle. In my opinion, you're either going to need to do it or don't do it. You start messing around and then you find, well, I can't do this. Yeah, that's a negative. Because unless you're just going to sit at home and do this, and if you're willing to and you really need to lose the weight, that would work. Some things about my plan that are going to be different is we reboot your brain. We help with the renewing of your mind. And I'll tell you this, no plan's going to work if you're not changing the way you think. And nearly any plan will work if you're thinking properly, if you're thinking right. You're going to have to deal with that part of it. So we help you do that. I coach you through the entire process. We can talk. You can ask questions. That is so critical. We provide you with a food list of everything you can eat. You can eat anywhere. You can eat at home, you can eat out, you can prepare, you don't have to prepare. We have a faith component because I believe that God created us and we can pray and ask Him for help, so I think that's important. You don't have to feel that way to do my program and you can still do great, but that's the way I look at it. In addition to a physical reboot, you get the mindset change with my program. That's the secret sauce. If you're not getting that, people aren't just going to send you a meal and you're going to start doing well without dealing with your thought processes, without dealing with the wrong thinking that you've had to get to the point that you're at. And then we offer community. Now, some of you will think, well, I don't want community. I don't want to be around anybody. And I get that. But you weren't made to walk alone. And you're going to find if you suddenly, a lady called me this morning. She said, oh, I'm struggling with this, struggling with that. And I said, why don't you post that on our Facebook page? Because when you do my program, we have a Facebook group page that we're all on. And you can ask questions. You can talk. And I noticed this morning, she said, hey, this is what I'm struggling with. You put it out there. You get other input. It's just there. It's benefit for you if you'll accept it. So that's just a reality is you're going to do better if you're in community, if you have other people that you're able to talk to. And then we have a checkoff list. A lot of people like that because they know they're doing well if they check their boxes every day. So those are some things where we're different. I saw a post yesterday from Jessica. It said, I'm down 100 pounds. Finally, I'm so excited. It's been less than a year she's been with my program. She shared this picture of herself before and after. Guys, she is getting a mindset change. She's going to be able to eat anywhere she wants. This is so important that you're changing the way you think, and that's what we help you do. And then this morning, I saw a text from Steve. He said, "Hey, Joe, Steve here. I just hit my goal of 50 pounds lost, and I did it in 3.5 months. Thank you for a very solid program and all your great coaching. I feel great, and I'm never going back." Just a couple of things in that. The coaching. You're going to need some coaching. You got to change the way you've been approaching and doing things, and we help you with that. And then he said, "I'm never going back." You know why? Because he knows how to do it now. Wherever, whenever, all the time. We'd love to have you in one of our groups. You can see down in the description where you can click and do one of my 21-day transformations. If you've never done one, that would be a great place for you to start on your journey to getting healthy and losing weight. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Trainer Joe, helping you train your brain and transform your body.